I just got, you can call this my primary van. This is the one I told you guys that I was supposed to get. I got back last week, but last weekend it was too busy. I had to get new tires on this van, and this is the one you guys see me in the past couple weeks. But guys, I actually got back like an hour ago from the tire place, and I finally moved all my stuff out of this van. And guys, technically, like I said, everybody's setup is different. Half of my vans are for secondary use, like just in case if I have a breakdown. And like I said, guys, not to jinx myself, we go through engines and transmissions. I mean, at this point, guys, like I said, if you drive 100,000 miles, something's going to break, even if you get an oil change done. But like I said, we lose like at least one transmission, if not every year, every 2 years. So I'm used to it at this point. So guys, like I said, service and install, I try to split the vans in half. So technically this is like a hybrid van, my everyday van. I can bang out installs and or run service calls. So I really didn't want to put too many shells in this van. However, guys, if something happens to this van and we got to run service calls, this is the call out. This is the van I was in the past week or two. So this van is like semi-stock. It doesn't have like a bunch of stuff in it, but like I said, guys, I only brought like maybe a handful of capacitors, just high usage, smaller items. And you guys see me go through both of those motors a couple days ago, and I got to go to the supply house on Monday, and I gotta get it's what's on here, and I gotta get like a bunch of other things for this van here. But yeah, guys, like I said, you heard me say this before, I like making sure all this shit is done, so once Monday morning comes, or the next, like I said, the next service call comes in, I don't have to rush, and I don't have to, like I said, move all this stuff around. But I know, guys, at some point I'm probably going to get more shelves in this van, and I'm going to get that van wrapped, and I'm going to turn that van basically into this van, which is like my everyday van. So guys, like I said, it's great to have options. And like I said, guys, I came from humble beginnings. Like I said, I have no shame in telling you guys how I started off. Like I said, before I had these vans, and I can tell you now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I got 6 of these. That was my first GMC Savannah I got. Not the Safari, but after the Safari broke down, that was the van that I got. And like I said, I take care of all my vans. That's one thing about me. Oil changes done, and like I said, that's the purpose of company credit cards. You get the repair done before it turns into a bigger issue. But yeah, guys, before I had that, not this Savannah, before I had the Safari, guys, this is some crazy shit. And think about it, guys, this is just sometimes, especially like I said, if you're starting off on your own, you just got to make things happen and you think about it later. But guys, I used to go to U-Haul, and imagine, like I said, imagine you starting off on your own today, and then you have 2 or 3 installs you have to do next week. Guys, I didn't have enough saved up at that time, even for a decent van. So when I was saving up for that GMC Safari, I used to go to U-Haul. And guys, it sounds crazy, but like I said, it worked. I was literally going to U-Haul, and I don't know what the rates was, but I was paying U-Haul at least $600 every single time I rented the truck out. Because, guys, remember, this is back when I was living in New Jersey. I was literally doing installs in PA and in New Jersey. So, guys, like I said, I was putting miles on these U-Haul trucks, and like I said, I didn't know what profit margins was. I just knew that I needed a truck to get equipment. So, guys, like I said, U-Haul was making a lot of money off of me, but like I said, guys, I had to do what I had to do, man, to have some type of transportation, to get equipment in and out. And like I said, guys, within a year, it only took me, like I said, maybe 1 or 2 jobs to, like I said, get that small Safari. I ran that mofo into the ground, and then I got that one. And guys, this is my second oldest van, but I actually once again, like I said, I took care of this. I think this one, I just had to put a transmission in this one like maybe 3 years ago, give or take. And like I said, guys, I always plan for worst case scenario. So like I said, guys, you're either going to be a preventer or you're going to be a fixer. And I used to fix a lot of broken shit, but now, guys, it doesn't take you 10 years of banging your head against a concrete wall to know you want to be a preventer. You got to think about things before it happens. So like I said, guys, my worst case scenario 3 years ago is not my worst case scenario now. Like I said, if one of these motherfuckers break down, my worst case scenario is what you guys are seeing right now. I just got to move things out one van and get to the other. And like I said, it's hot as hell. So like I said, you guys might hear me complain about doing shit from time to time. But like I said, guys, I'd rather do this than, like I said, pay you all a couple $1,000s, like I said, every month to, like I said, use their van. So yeah, guys, so what I gotta do, I'm getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. I've been out here for like almost 2 hours. I got this van almost done. Like I said, this is just, once again, an everyday van. I'm gonna keep this open concept the way it is, and then, like I said, probably within the next couple months, I gotta get that van wrapped. And that van already has shells in it, similar to this one. And I got a truck accessory place that does our shells. This van already came like this. This is like an old utility van. And like I said, guys, with that van there, I have two vans technically. This is my secondary install van, and that's going to be my secondary service van. And that is kind of like a whatchamacallit van. That has shells in it, but I can actually take that out, and I can, like I said, I can freestyle. But guys, like I said, I don't stay here all the time. Most of the time I'm on the road, so, you know, most of these things, like, so I got to get to it when I get to it. But like, as of right now, I know our schedule next week is going to be fucking crazy. I did a bunch of estimates for the past 2 or 3 weeks. One of them called me back. I have to, like, put them on the schedule. So like I said, guys, when duty calls, you just got to make sure you're prepared. And like I said, summertime is where, like I said, you make shit happen, and you think about it after September. So guys, what I got to do, I got to lock these vans up. And like I said, that pickup truck, I use that for estimates, and technically that can be like a personal vehicle. But guys, once again, I'm always working. So like I said, by now I easily could have bought, like I said, just a bunch of personal cars. But like I said, I can tell you right now, from my personal standpoint, if I buy a personal car, that car or truck is going to rot, because I'm always working. So like I said, guys, everybody's situation is different. I'm very transparent. I can let you guys know the pros and cons of how I roll. And like I said, you know, if you guys can learn from it, that's for sure. That's definitely a good thing. But yeah, guys, I gotta make sure that I am good. I gotta go to Home Depot. And guys, you heard me say this in the other video, that 3/8 drill bit, I had my 1/2 inch and I had my 7/16. I gotta get a 3/8 drill bit from Home Depot, and I gotta get another Sawzall blade. I'll probably run out, if I don't pick it up on the way back home, I'll probably go to Home Depot and pick one up. And yeah, guys, it's probably gonna be mostly installs within the next week or two. But like I said, guys, what I gotta do, I think one of you guys mentioned this in the comments. I was looking at this the other day. He mentioned using like a tri-stand, but guys, those tri-stands, they work. But like I said, I don't always be in one location. So the only issue, that's why, like I said, I'm going to actually order a headset from Amazon, so I don't have to hold my phone in my hand while I talk. But like I said, the tri-stand thing works if I'm like going to be in one location. But if I'm moving around, I don't really feel like working and moving a stand around. And like shit, it's going to be kind of like a little difficult to move and shake. But I'll definitely figure something out. Like I said, I definitely want to make longer videos, like I said, so you guys can see how I roll. But I gotta lock this bad boy up. And it's hot as a motherfucker out here. God damn. Shit. Like I said, guys, I'm in PA. I don't know how you guys do it on the West Coast. I mean, keep in mind, we got more humidity out here, but shit, man. You better hope you're working in shade or you're working smart, because shit, man, this weather is a killer out here.